Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. I'm trying to get set up. How does that look, my dear?
I think this looks good, maybe?
All right.
I don't know, you kind of seem like...
Too far?
Here, let me turn.
That way?
Yeah.
There we go.
Is that better?
Yes.
Here, let me maneuver my chair.
Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
There we go.
Should I move it over
Here we
more
are.
this way?
Move what?
The camera?
No.
Okay.
No, I like it. We got to get the tree in there.
It's the tree.
It's so cute.
My voice, as you can hear, is coming back. I lost it. I have this thing, like, whenever I get a cold, I lose my voice. It's the weirdest thing. I lost my voice like a couple days ago and it's just slowly coming back. But then we went to Disneyland and I'm screaming on roller coasters and then I lost it more, so.
I know.
I'm not giving my voice a break.
She is a screamer on Disney rides. Oh my gosh.
It's fun. You're supposed to scream. That's the whole point of going to the amusement park, is to scream.
I'm screaming too though, so.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like,
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you do that.
I don't know why that's my go-to.
Oh, oh.
Yeah, you do that for sure.
I can't wait to take our kids to Disney one day.
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll be screamers like mom or oh like dad.
But a little bit of both, maybe.
Could be. Could be. I can't wait.
Anyways, so we want to give you all a baby update. I think the last video we talked about, we were talking about how we were just kind of living life. When did we do a video? Like May?
I think it was like around like spring, summer time.
Okay, so it's been a couple months. And so yeah, we just wanted to talk about it. We see a lot of comments, I mean a lot of comments asking when we're gonna have a baby, telling us it's getting late, which is kind of interesting because sometimes I do feel like it's getting late because I'm like almost 29, but at the same time, I also feel like it's really early because a lot of people are having babies later in life.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just wanted to give an update because we've seen a lot of comments and questions about babies.
Yes, indeed. So while Charisma and I have always like had this idea of like if it happens, we'd be stoked about it, and we never really took measures to stop it happening.
Yeah.
It never really happened for us, and we never really were like pointedly, intentionally trying until probably like April this year.
Yeah, this year, yeah.
So that's when we were like really like, you know, trying to get the timing right, like doing everything we could, you know, within our knowledge of how to make this happen.
Yeah, so like LH strips, basal body temperature, all the, you know, all this stuff, you know, to make sure I am ovulating and then timing that right. Right,
so we've been trying that since April, and it's really draining.
Yeah.
I gotta say, like, because it's such an emotional roller coaster. I didn't expect it to be such an emotional roller coaster, but like, you know, getting our tries in when we think it's the window, and then that like 2-week waiting period when you're like, oh, I think we really nailed it this month. This could be it. It's really emotionally exhausting.
It is, and I know in our last like update we had mentioned that we weren't necessarily trying until 2023, but the truth is like we just didn't want to share that we were trying, and people were asking. You know, we may have fabricated the truth a little bit, but that's because we knew if we had said we were trying, then we would get even more questions than we already get about how has it been going? Have you guys gotten pregnant yet? And so like, I just like didn't want to deal with so many questions. Even like we already get enough, and I just wanted to just kind of limit that as much as we could.
Yeah.
Honestly, when we posted that video, we were truly done trying, and then a couple months later, we were like, okay, let's give it a go.
Yeah, but part of the reason we shared it in that way is that like it's hard, like as emotionally draining as it is. Like we think we nailed the timing, we wait, it didn't happen that month, and then like for there to be a bunch of comments about like, you know, when's it happening? When are you gonna have a baby? It's just like, oh, it sucks because like we want it so bad, and like we're trying to make it happen, and then we're already bummed, and then we see these comments and it makes us even more bummed.
Yes.
And it's not that like we're letting anybody pressure our decisions, but it does take a toll, like emotionally, on top of the already emotional toll.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, because like I think most people are like want that for us, and we want it too, and so I understand that it's genuine like curiosity, and it's like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to be internet aunts and uncles and grandmas, and like we love that, like we love that truly so much. But I think the reason it was so hard for us now more than any other time, because we've been getting those questions since we've gotten married, let's be honest.
Well, yeah.
It's been 2 years.
A long time.
I think the reason it's been more emotional for us now is because in July, we actually did get a positive pregnancy test. No, it's subtle. There's a very, I swear there's a subtle line. Oh my God, I don't think I could get this in camera. But like, oh, are my eyes playing tricks on me? It's so faint. There's seriously a faint line. Holy crap. Okay, I have to do another one. I just don't believe it. I did 2 because I was like, I'm gonna do 2. But I swear there's a faint line. It is so faint. Oh my gosh, y'all. Holy crap, I'm freaking out. Can you come look at something?
What is this?
Look at it.
Pregnancy?
Uh-huh. Can you see the lines? Look.
Wait. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Whoa!
I know.
Holy shit.
I took it this morning.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We did it!
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh man.
So it was exciting too. Seriously, do you see them? The little lines. It'll get darker as time goes. It's super early, but that's a line in both of them. And I have 2 more in the office. 3 more tests that show the same thing.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
I can't process
I know, I'm speechless too.
it. What? Oh my goodness. Wow, yes. We did it. We did it.
Isn't that wild? I know. And so we thought it was happening for us, and we tested positive for a little less than a week, but then that resulted in a biochemical pregnancy, which is just a pregnancy loss like before 6 weeks. And that could happen for so many different reasons, but for us it was super emotional, like such a roller coaster. And of course we like called our parents and like talked to them and talked to people like closest to us. We just weren't ready to share it publicly. At the same time, it's such a taboo thing. Chemical pregnancies and miscarriages and all that, it's such a taboo topic that people don't talk about it often. And chemical pregnancies happen so often, and we didn't realize how common they were until we like did research. And I was like, oh my gosh, like we could have had a chemical pregnancy another time and didn't even realize, because I was like, oh, my period's late for 5 days and I never tested, and then my period came. But this time we were actively trying, so I was actively testing, and so that's how I got the positive for a couple of days. But it's so common, and it was nice being able to like talk about it to like certain people, hear their experience and hear from doctors how common it is. And it doesn't mean anything. Like it doesn't mean that something's wrong with me, it doesn't mean that something's wrong with Cole. Like anything can cause a biochemical pregnancy, but that is something that we went through this past July, and so it was a lot emotionally for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's already a roller coaster, but then like to get the yes and then it not happen is like, yeah, there was a lot of tears.
Yeah.
We're very fortunate to have like super supportive like families and stuff, so we had people supporting us through that. But you know, the silver lining is we got a positive.
Yes. And so people were asking, can you naturally get pregnant? And we're like, yes, we can.
Yeah.
But like, we didn't want to say why we know,
right.
But like, we knew that we could naturally get pregnant because of that.
So that was good.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to take out of that experience. But I mean, also what I'm taking out of that is like how stoked I was when I rolled out of the bedroom and she said it's positive. She was just like looking at me like, look, and I was like, what? Whoa! Like I was so stoked.
Yeah.
So such highs and then such lows, and then trying to take the silver lining out of it. That was quite an experience.
It was. It was. And so we decided a couple weeks ago that we just wanted to really make this happen. We're really ready to be parents. We're really ready for that point in our lives. And so we decided to finally just get me tested. So we went to a fertility specialist. Like we mentioned, Cole has been tested already, but I've never been tested. And so we finally decided to go to a fertility specialist. And so we're moving on with that route, just to see if there's something more that we can do besides naturally trying, because it just kind of gets exhausting trying naturally, and we've saved up for the potential of needing fertility specialists to help us. And so we're kind of just ready to like take the next step, whether that's medication, like maybe I need Clomid or something. We don't know the answers yet, but we're ready to take the next step.
So last week we had our first appointment. We loved our doctor. He was super cool, super nice, and it was great gathering more information from him. He kind of created like this list of variables that he wants to find out. Charisma's done some like at-home testing things.
Yes, I did testing, like hormone testing through Modern Fertility. So I got some indication on my hormone levels.
Right, so like we were able to cross off some of the variables, but there were definitely other variables that he wants to find out so that he knows what steps we'll need to take. So there's some more testing that we need to do to figure out the missing variables. But he said just like looking at us, looking at our age, our overall health, our lifestyle, like we're not like, you know, taking a bunch of drugs and alcohol and stuff. Like our bodies are pretty good and our lifestyle choices are pretty good. He thinks that we shouldn't have to take like any like real serious, really expensive steps, or at least he thinks it's unlikely, which that's encouraging news. So right now we're just filling in those blanks we got to fill in to figure out what the next step will be, and potentially it could be something very small, like she said, just like a little prescription of this or that, and we'll be good to go.
Like Clomid or progesterone or something. But what he did do was a vaginal ultrasound, which we didn't expect to get any type of testing. We thought it was just a consultation the first time, but he did a vaginal ultrasound. He did blood work for both Cole and me. So Cole got hormone tested, I got hormone tested, and we both got genetic testing. Anyways, during the vaginal ultrasound, he saw that I had a huge follicle about to burst open and release an egg. So I was literally about to ovulate, but also he saw that I potentially have a polyp. He did not confirm that, but he's pretty certain that I have a polyp, and a polyp can affect fertility. So he said if, you know, that one time in July when we conceived, if that specific egg tried to implant where the polyp was, it would have failed. And that could have like potentially been the case. Like it was implanting, but it's like, what is this? There's this thing here. And then it failed. And so that could have been the case. What we're gonna do on the third day of my period coming up, I'm gonna go in, they're gonna stick a catheter into my cervix and fallopian tubes.
Catheter club.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
To basically see how clean my tubes are, and then to get a closer look at the potential polyp or whatever that is that's there that he can see. And if he thinks that it's big and it's gonna affect things, then he's gonna remove that, which is an outpatient procedure.
It made it seem like that was no big deal.
Yeah, and then that could be the case where we try again naturally and then boom, we get pregnant.
Yeah.
So like we just need to do more testing to just see what it is, and it could be a simple fix as removing a polyp. But I've always known and pretty certain that I had one. I got off birth control right before I met Cole, and my hormones, I think, just went everywhere. So a polyp is caused by a super high amount of estrogen, and that's what forms it. It's just hormonal. I remember getting off of birth control and like my hormones were everywhere, like my acne was bad, everything. So I think I got a polyp then, and then it just kind of stayed. I think my hormones are fine now. I think I'm at a good level now and they've leveled out, but I think initially they were so bad that happened, and it's been there for years.
I didn't know that's what caused it. I'm learning so much about female anatomy.
Shoot, me too.
I'm getting all the education.
So that is our next step, getting more testing done and seeing what we should do. It could be the case where he removes the polyp and he's like, you know what, let's just take Clomid, force ovulation, make it easier for y'all in terms of timing. So it's like, Cole and I know the 2 days we can get pregnant, and bam, our job becomes easier, trying to conceive, go from there.
So unless there's like any unforeseen circumstances, it could very well be the case that 2023 is our year.
We want it to be our year.
We want it to be our year. That's that's our goal, that's our hope.
Yeah.
I don't see why it wouldn't be. And that really excites me. That really, really does excite me. I'm just ready for that chapter of my life. I've been thinking about it a lot. I dream about it.
Me too.
Already.
Me too. I'm so excited. Like anytime we do anything, it's like, oh my gosh, imagine doing this with a baby. We went to Disneyland. It's like, imagine bringing our baby to Disneyland and like how much fun that will be. And so like we just like have planned so much. Like we even have planned, because I know a lot of people ask, what are we gonna do when we're pregnant and I can't care for Cole anymore? We literally have asked our family, can you come for this long? Are you willing to do that? And like everyone is on board. They're just waiting for us to tell them. They're like, seriously.
And Charisma is a planner. I mean, she has every month, she's like, all right, so this will be the timing on that. They'll need to come at this point and they'll stay until that point. We'll make sure we have this and that ready for them. It's like every month. And that's part of why it's been so emotionally exhausting, is because like we're planning out our lives every month in case like
it does happen, yes.
And then it doesn't, and then we have to like restart from scratch the next month with all this hypothetical planning. But yeah, she's very much on top of all that stuff. Yeah. And I'm just like, yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes. Sounds great. Let's talk to our moms. Okay, they're cool. Let's do it.
Yes. No, I'm a planner, and when you're so far away, we're in LA, they're in Virginia, we have to plan.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. I just like to plan. And I finally have a gynecologist / OBGYN. I had my first appointment with her and I really liked her. So that is good. I have that in the books. We're getting all of the things that we need lined up, so that when that time comes, we're good to go. But I'm just so excited, and I really hope 2023 is our year, and we want it to be our year. You know, we're into our second year of marriage. We're both ready for it, and I've always wanted a baby before 30, at least one. That's always been a goal of mine.
So it's time.
I think it's time. I'll be 29 very, very soon.
We can do it.
So I want the baby to at least be a couple months old before I'm 30. Like, at least, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'm just really excited for it. Cole and I are both excited.
A little baby one. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
They're gonna be so squishy.
We literally already have a name picked out, y'all.
Yeah, we've had a name picked out for a couple years.
We're keeping those baby names very close, near and dear to our hearts.
Yes.
But we're so excited about them. We literally have a list of like 5, I think.
I know.
Or something.
So it's about time we start using those names.
I know.
I'm sick of holding on to them.
Yeah. But we'll keep you posted on, I guess, how it's going and the results of things. We won't like do a live up to date just because I don't, like if we have to do IUI, I don't want to share our appointment because I don't want to be bombarded with like questions like, oh, did it happen? How's it going? Just because it's a lot for us already to deal with, that I just want to keep it personal, close and personal to us. And I'm sure you guys understand that, and I appreciate your understanding.
Right. And even with the specialist guiding us through this process, this journey, it's still going to be emotionally draining.
Yeah.
So we're just going to share good news when it's time.
Yeah. And like small updates, like if I have to get a polyp removal, I'll share my experience and how that was for someone else who may have one and want to know what it's like. You know, we'll share those updates with you for sure in due time. It may not be, you know, within the next couple weeks. It could be after we announce we're pregnant. You know,
I'm not gonna be live tweeting during the procedure.
Yeah, I might Instagram live. No, it will give you updates. It's just gonna be on our time, which I know you all respect that. We just like to reiterate it, but
of course,
we just want you all to know that we are so ready to be parents, and like, oh, it's so hard sometimes when it's not happening, and I know everything happens at the right time, of course. It's just hard when you really want it badly and you're not getting it.
I know. I want it.
Yeah.
I want it.
But we are like understanding how like right now us not having a baby is just like so nice, and we're like not taking that for granted. We're not taking the quietness for granted. We're not taking the fact that we can wake up whenever for granted. We're appreciating every moment of our childless life as we can, because we know for a fact that's going to change and the dynamic's going to change.
And there's no going back.
And there's no going back. So we are living, you know, in the moment every single day, but we still do want that future, that baby. We still want that life.
It's just grateful for what we have and hopeful for something more.
Yeah. adding to this life of ours.
Yes. Yeah. We want to bring a baby into our world. Yeah. We want to share it with someone. So.
I do have a question. I want y'all to leave a comment below. We want to know, when you envision Cole and Charisma with a baby, what do you see? Because we think we're gonna have a girl no matter what. Our first baby is just gonna be a girl, and like we cannot picture anything else. In everyone in our family, everyone. Your mom had a dream that we had a baby girl.
Everyone says it.
Your dad. It's everyone, and some people have envisioned twins. Multiple people had envisioned twins. So it's
I saw that from very early on, the triplets.
Okay, see, that was just a joke, and that is just not happening. So I'm curious, like, what do you guys see?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
And for now, we have Sophie. She's our little baby for now.
She is our little baby for now.
I love baby.
She's sleeping. She always sleeps. Whenever we bring out the camera, she just knows and she just lays down.
All right, nap time.
Yeah, it's her nap time. She's actually staring at us right now because I think she knows we're talking about her, but.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching and thank you for being excited for our potential journey to becoming parents. We love the support, and I know you guys have been here for so long. It's been almost 5 years. Almost 5 years you guys have been watching us, and that is just unbelievable to me.
Yes.
It's about time we give you guys baby, right?
It's about time. I'm sure that's what they're all thinking.
I know.
Hurry up.
It's totally, I mean, shoot, don't get me wrong. Our parents are thinking the same thing.
I know. Everyone. it's like global.
It's global.
But yes, like she said, thank you. We appreciate your interest and appreciate your wanting this to happen for us. You know, let's get that energy into the world so it does.
Yay. So thanks again for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and stay positive.
Pregnant. You're funny.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.